Your perfect itinerary in São Paulo. Everything you need to know. You're about to discover one of the most vibrant, creative, and welcoming cities in Brazil. São Paulo isn't just a metropolis, it's a universe of possibilities, where art, nature, history, and gastronomy intertwine into life-changing experiences. But here's the secret few tourists know. The true essence of São Paulo only reveals itself when you know exactly where to look. In this video, you'll receive a guide that transforms you from a regular visitor into an explorer who deeply understands this extraordinary city. São Paulo offers experiences that awaken all the senses. Walk through Ibirapuera Park at dawn, when the golden light touches the centuries-old trees. Explore museums that house some of the largest art collections in Latin America. Savor authentic cuisine from different cultures, all within a single neighborhood. Watch urban creativity transform entire streets into open-air galleries. Breathe in the peace of a botanical garden while the metropolis pulses around you. Every moment is an opportunity to create memories that will last a lifetime. In this video, you'll receive a complete itinerary revealing the city's 7 must-see destinations, those that combine safety, comfort, and authenticity. You'll discover not only what to visit, but also the best times for each attraction, how to get around with ease, where to rest, and how to make the most of every moment. Get ready for a journey that will transform your perspective on São Paulo. Keep watching and discover why this city is so special. Ibirapuera Park, where the magic of São Paulo begins. Ibirapuera Park is located in the southern region of São Paulo, approximately 15 minutes from the city center, and is one of the largest urban green areas in Latin America. It can be easily accessed via Pedro Álvares Cabral Avenue, with free parking available at several entrances, or by metro. The park offers 158 hectares of green space, with well-marked trails, reflective lakes, wide lawns, and views of the city skyline in the background. Accessibility is ensured through paved pathways and strategically placed ramps, allowing senior tourists to enjoy the experience without difficulty. It is recommended to visit in the morning, 7 a.m. to 11 a.m., or late afternoon, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m., when the temperature is more pleasant and the natural lighting is ideal for photography. Inside the park, visitors will find 3 major cultural institutions: the Museum of Modern Art, MAM, which presents modern and contemporary art exhibitions in an iconic building; the Afro-Brazil Museum, dedicated to Afro-Brazilian history and culture, with collections of art, photography, and historical artifacts; the São Paulo Biennial Pavilion, which hosts the renowned biennial every 2 years, featuring artists from various countries. Each museum is open from Tuesday to Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., with paid admission. In addition, the park features well-maintained bike paths, picnic areas with tables and benches, and cafes such as Vista Ibirapuera and Mica, where visitors can rest and enjoy the scenery. Safety is ensured by surveillance teams stationed throughout the park, creating a calm and welcoming environment for visitors. To make the most of your visit, it is recommended to arrive early to avoid crowds, especially on weekends, and check the exhibition schedule in advance, as some museums close on Mondays. Bringing water, sunscreen, and a hat is essential, as there are fewer shaded areas in some parts of the park. Comfort is ensured by strategically placed benches, well-maintained public restrooms, and covered resting areas. Ibirapuera Park serves as an ideal starting point for exploring São Paulo's cultural attractions, offering a perfect balance between nature and art. After this immersive experience in greenery and culture, the next natural stop is Avenida Paulista, where the city reveals its most cosmopolitan and dynamic side. Paulista Avenue, art, museums, and urban life in perfect harmony. Paulista Avenue stretches for 2.8 kilometers through central São Paulo and is considered one of the city's most important cultural and commercial hubs. It is easily accessible by metro, bus, or taxi, with parking available in commercial garages along the avenue. Paulista Avenue offers a unique experience on Sundays, when it is closed to vehicles and transforms into a cultural boulevard featuring art markets, live musical performances, and an increased flow of pedestrians. It is recommended to visit in the late afternoon, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., to enjoy the best lighting and the most pleasant temperatures. Along this avenue, visitors will find 5 major cultural institutions that turn the area into an open-air museum. MASP, São Paulo Museum of Art, is an architectural icon that seems to defy gravity. Its building, suspended on massive red pillars, was designed by the renowned architect Lina Bo Bardi and is a masterpiece in itself. Inside, it houses one of the largest collections of modern and contemporary art in Latin America, with works that tell the story of art from the 20th century to the present day. MASP is open from Tuesday to Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It is advisable to purchase tickets online in advance to avoid lines, especially on weekends. Complementing the artistic experience, Itaú Cultural offers exhibitions of contemporary art, design, photography, and new media, completely free of charge. This space functions as a creativity laboratory, presenting work from both emerging and established artists, keeping visitors in constant contact with the most current global art trends. Exhibitions are thoughtfully curated, with clear explanatory texts and well-lit environments. Itaú Cultural also hosts a diverse cultural program, including lectures, workshops, and live performances. It operates from Tuesday to Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. For those interested in exploring cultures beyond Western art, Japan House serves as a gateway to Japanese civilization, offering a deep immersion in traditions, arts, and philosophies. The space features thematic exhibitions that change regularly, ranging from traditional arts such as calligraphy and ceramics to contemporary technology and design. São Paulo is home to one of the largest Japanese communities outside Japan, and Japan House provides a unique opportunity to understand this cultural influence. Exhibitions are often accompanied by cultural events, traditional music presentations, martial arts demonstrations, and culinary workshops, creating a multisensory experience. The space is elegantly designed, with comfortable resting areas and a cafe offering snacks and beverages inspired by Japanese cuisine. It is open from Tuesday to Sunday, from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. The Instituto Moreira Salles, IMS, is a landmark dedicated to photography and the visual arts, housing one of the largest photography collections in Latin America. Its exhibitions document Brazil's history, culture, and landscapes through the lenses of renowned photographers, offering visitors an immediate connection with the country's people, places, and historical moments. The museum features impressive architecture, with well-lit galleries that enhance the viewing experience. IMS also presents visual arts exhibitions, video art, and contemporary installations, keeping the space dynamic and relevant. Completing the cultural route, SESC Avenida Paulista brings together culture, leisure, and well-being in one place. Its main highlight is the panoramic rooftop terrace, which offers a spectacular 360-degree view of the city, an opportunity to grasp the magnitude of the metropolis from a privileged perspective. The terrace includes a cozy cafe, perfect for resting and enjoying the scenery. SESC also features a diverse cultural program, including art exhibitions, live music performances, theater, dance, and cinema. Admission to the terrace is free, and most cultural activities are affordable. To maximize the experience, visitors can take advantage of the many cafes and restaurants along the avenue, such as the MASP Cafe and smaller establishments on adjacent streets, perfect for resting and enjoying the surroundings. Public benches are available throughout the avenue, providing convenient spots for breaks. Paulista Avenue represents the cultural heart of São Paulo, offering visitors a complete immersion in the city's vibrant urban life. After exploring this area rich in art and cosmopolitan energy, the next stop leads to the Liberdade district and the Historic Center, where ancestral traditions and historical landmarks await discovery. Liberdade district, the heart of Japanese culture in São Paulo. The Liberdade district is located in central São Paulo, just 10 minutes from the Historic Center, and is easily accessible via Liberdade metro station, Red Line, which offers a direct exit to the neighborhood's main streets. It can also be reached by bus or taxi, with parking available in nearby garages. Liberdade is known for its strong Asian cultural presence, especially Japanese and Korean, transforming its streets into a gateway to the east. Red lanterns decorate building facades, traditional gateways mark the entrances to shops, and the neighborhood's unique atmosphere invites visitors into a deep cultural immersion rarely found elsewhere in Brazil. Tradition lies at the heart of Liberdade. The neighborhood began receiving Japanese immigrants in the early 20th century and has since become the largest center of Japanese culture outside Japan. This heritage is visible on every corner, from street signs written in Japanese characters to specialized shops selling imported goods, traditional crafts, and Eastern art objects. Visitors will find delicate ceramics, authentic kimonos, illustrated publications, and decorative items that reflect centuries of Japanese tradition. Local commerce is vibrant and welcoming, with shopkeepers often sharing stories about their products and origins, creating a personal and educational experience. Gastronomy is Liberdade's greatest highlight, attracting visitors from all over the city in search of authenticity. Japanese restaurants offer everything from traditional ramen to high-quality sushi. Korean establishments are also prominent, serving dishes such as bibimbap, bulgogi, and kimchi, allowing visitors to explore two distinct culinary cultures. Small street stalls offer gyoza, Japanese dumplings, takoyaki, octopus balls, and other snacks that can be enjoyed while walking through the neighborhood. Themed cafes serve traditional teas and Eastern desserts, offering moments of rest and reflection. The culinary experience in Liberdade goes beyond food. It's a sensory journey that connects visitors with millennia-old cultures. On weekends, Liberdade Square transforms into a vibrant themed market. Here, visitors will find local artisans selling handmade products, vendors offering traditional foods such as mochi and other Eastern sweets, and merchants selling items imported directly from Asia. The fair attracts both tourists and locals, creating an atmosphere of cultural celebration. Public benches and resting areas are available in the main squares, allowing visitors to enjoy the environment at a relaxed pace. Just a 15-minute walk from Liberdade lies São Paulo's historic center, the birthplace of the city, founded in 1554. The Sé Cathedral is the first major landmark, a 19th-century neo-Gothic building that impresses with its architectural grandeur and capacity to hold up to 8,000 people. Its interior features stained glass, sculptures, and decorative details that tell stories of faith and art. The Pateo do Colégio is a historic, cultural, and religious complex established by the Jesuits and marks the exact location where the city was founded in 1554. This monument represents São Paulo's foundational nucleus, where Jesuits built their educational and religious mission, turning the site into a center of cultural and spiritual development. The structure preserves colonial architecture, with stone facades, arches, and a central courtyard that reflect the style of the Jesuit constructions of the period. Inside, a museum documents the early centuries of São Paulo through artifacts, documents, sculptures, and exhibitions that help visitors understand how the modern metropolis emerged from this small Jesuit settlement. The Banco do Brasil Cultural Center, CCBB, is dedicated to contemporary art and culture, offering international quality exhibitions with completely free admission. The building itself is an architectural landmark with well-lit galleries that enhance the viewing experience. The Cultural Center operates from Tuesday to Sunday, from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., and offers a diverse cultural program, including lectures, workshops, and performances. To complete the historic center experience, 2 observation decks offer spectacular views of the city. Farol Santander, located on Paulista Avenue, is a historic building functioning as a lookout point, providing 360-degree panoramic views from the 35th floor. Sampa Sky, also located in the Paulista region, is a modern observation deck offering an immersive experience with augmented reality technology, allowing visitors to explore the city in innovative ways. It is recommended to visit these viewpoints in the late afternoon for golden hour lighting and better visibility. Safety in the region is maintained through constant surveillance and steady daytime foot traffic, though it is advisable to avoid less busy streets after dark. Comfort is ensured through the presence of various restaurants, cafes, and resting areas distributed throughout the neighborhood and the historic center. After exploring Liberdad's ancient traditions and the historical landmarks that shaped São Paulo, the next destination is Vila Madalena, where urban art and contemporary creativity transform the streets into an open-air gallery. Vila Madalena, street art, themed cafes, and a creative atmosphere. Vila Madalena is located in the western region of São Paulo, approximately 20 minutes from the city center. It is famous for Beco do Batman, an alley about 80 meters long completely covered with original graffiti and urban art murals created by local and international artists. The neighborhood features art galleries, themed cafes, and a creative atmosphere that attracts visitors of all ages. Accessibility is partially available, with sidewalks in some areas and ramps in commercial establishments, allowing senior tourists to explore the main attractions with relative ease. Beco do Batman serves as the neighborhood's main attraction, open to the public throughout the day, with the best lighting for photos between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m., when natural light is softer and ideal. Around the alley, visitors will find cafes such as Coffee Lab and Sofa Cafe, where they can rest and enjoy views of the decorated streets. The neighborhood also offers independent art galleries such as Galeria Fortes Vilaça and Galeria Nara Roisler, both with free admission and contemporary art exhibitions. For those wishing to enjoy the sunset, Praça do Pôr do Sol, located a 15-minute walk away, offers panoramic views of the city on clear days. On cloudy days, it is recommended to visit rooftop bars and restaurants such as Teto and Scene, which offer city views even without direct sunlight. Safety in the area is maintained through constant surveillance and steady pedestrian circulation during the day, though it is advisable to avoid isolated streets after dark. Comfort is ensured by numerous cafes, restaurants, and commercial establishments along the main streets, offering rest and dining options. Public benches are available in squares and key points throughout the neighborhood. Vila Madalena represents the creative and contemporary side of São Paulo, where urban art and cultural life intertwine in the streets. After exploring this open-air gallery, the next destination is the Botanical Garden and the Zoo, where nature provides a peaceful break and an immersive experience surrounded by greenery. Botanical Garden and Zoo, rare orchids, exotic animals, and natural peace. The São Paulo Botanical Garden is located in the southern region of the city, in the Água Funda district, approximately 25 minutes from the city center. It is one of the largest and most important botanical gardens in Brazil, covering an area of 358 hectares of natural beauty and biodiversity. The Botanical Garden is a sanctuary for lovers of tropical flora. Its well-marked trails lead visitors through different ecosystems, from preserved Atlantic forest to themed gardens featuring plants from around the world. The Orchid Greenhouse is an essential attraction, a climate-controlled space housing more than 1,500 species of orchids, many of them rare and endangered. Walking among these delicate flowers, with their vibrant colors and exotic shapes, is a deeply touching experience. The subtle fragrance, controlled humidity, and filtered light create an almost magical atmosphere. For senior visitors, this is a moment of contemplation and connection with nature in its most refined form. In addition to orchids, the Botanical Garden is home to the aquatic plant greenhouse, where giant water lilies float on calm ponds, creating a dreamlike scene. Some of these aquatic plants have leaves strong enough to support the weight of a small child, an extraordinary visual spectacle. The garden's lakes also provide opportunities to observe aquatic birds, turtles, and fish, turning the space into a natural wildlife observatory. Picnic areas, strategically located under century-old trees, allow visitors to rest while enjoying the landscape. Benches are distributed along the trails, ensuring that senior tourists can explore the area comfortably, with frequent, relaxing pauses. Just 10 minutes away from the Botanical Garden is the São Paulo Zoo, one of the largest and most modern zoos in Latin America, home to more than 3,200 animals from 430 different species. This is not a traditional zoo. It is a space dedicated to conservation, education, and animal welfare, with each area carefully designed to replicate the natural habitats of the species. Themed trails guide visitors on a journey around the world. The African savanna features lions, giraffes, zebras, and rhinos in an environment that simulates the continent's open plains. The Amazon rainforest section includes jaguars, sloths, and an impressive variety of tropical birds, offering an immersive experience in Brazilian biodiversity. The zoo is also a pioneer in conservation and breeding programs for endangered species. Many of the animals are part of international preservation initiatives, making the visit not only educational but also meaningful. Visitors understand that their presence supports global wildlife conservation efforts. Educational presentations held at specific times provide fascinating information about animal behavior, diet, and conservation, creating genuine moments of learning. Both locations are open from Tuesday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Accessibility is ensured through paved paths, ramps at strategic points, and resting areas distributed along the trails. Safety is maintained by constant surveillance and the presence of staff throughout the properties. Comfort is guaranteed with several cafes and restaurants inside the botanical garden and the zoo, where visitors can rest and have a meal. Bringing water, sunscreen, and a hat is recommended, as some areas have full sun exposure. The ideal duration for each visit is 4 to 5 hours, allowing for complete exploration without feeling rushed. As an alternative for rainy days, it is recommended to visit the São Paulo Aquarium, located in the Imigrantes area, which offers an indoor experience with climate control and more than 2,000 aquatic animals from different ecosystems. Another alternative is the Ipiranga Museum, combining natural history and art, with exhibitions about Brazilian fauna and flora in a climate-controlled environment. After exploring the tranquility and natural beauty of these locations, the next destination is the Catavento Museum, where science and interactivity provide an educational and entertaining experience for all ages. The secret of the Catavento Museum that turns visitors into scientists. The Catavento Museum is located in São Paulo's historic center, inside the Palácio da Luz building at Avenida Tiradentes, 676, approximately 15 minutes from the city center. The museum is open from Tuesday to Sunday, from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Catavento is an interactive museum dedicated to science, technology, and natural history, featuring more than 250 hands-on exhibits that allow visitors to actively engage with physics, chemistry, astronomy, and biology. Accessibility is ensured through elevators, ramps, and paved walkways throughout the facility, allowing senior tourists to move comfortably and safely. The museum is organized into thematic sections: Universe, which explores astronomy and space; Human Body, presenting biological systems in an interactive way; Ingenium, which demonstrates principles of physics and engineering; and Life, which focuses on ecology and biodiversity. Each section offers experiences where visitors can touch, manipulate, and experiment with scientific concepts in a practical and accessible manner. No prior knowledge required. Activities include flight simulators, a planetarium, interactive microscopes, and demonstrations of physical phenomena. The museum also offers live science shows at scheduled times. Check the calendar on the official website. It is recommended to book tickets in advance, especially for weekends. Safety is maintained by constant surveillance and staff positioned throughout the museum. Comfort is ensured with strategically placed resting benches, well-maintained restrooms, and a cafe offering drinks and light snacks. The museum is ideal for visitors of all ages, providing an educational experience without being tiring, with frequent opportunities for rest. The average visit takes 2 to 3 hours, depending on the visitor's level of interest. After exploring the wonders of science and technology, the next and final destination is the municipal market, where the authentic flavors of São Paulo await discovery and tasting. Municipal Market, where history meets gastronomy. The São Paulo Municipal Market is located in the historic center at Rua da Cantareira, 306, just a 10-minute walk from Luz Station and close to the Catavento Museum. The market is a historic building constructed in 1933, featuring European-style architecture with colorful stained glass windows, iron and glass structures, and a unique atmosphere that preserves São Paulo's commercial traditions. Accessibility is partially available, with street-level entrance and an elevator providing access to the upper floors, allowing senior visitors to explore the market with relative ease. The municipal market is famous for its fresh produce and iconic foods that represent São Paulo's culinary identity. Highlights include the mortadella sandwich, prepared with premium mortadella sliced on the spot and served in warm French bread, the codfish pastry, pastel de bacalhau, a traditional Brazilian delicacy made with shredded cod and crispy dough, and fresh tropical fruits such as açaí, cupuaçu, and guaraná, available at specialized stalls. The market also offers spices, nuts, artisanal chocolates, and regional Brazilian products. Stalls are distributed over 2 floors, with stairs and an elevator available for access. It is recommended to bring cash, as not all vendors accept credit cards. After tasting the authentic flavors of the municipal market, visitors may continue their experience by visiting Luz Station, a historic building from 1901, or the Pinacoteca do Estado, located just steps away, which houses one of the largest collections of Brazilian art in the country. These sites complement the cultural and gastronomic journey through the city of São Paulo. Your journey in São Paulo begins now. You've reached the end of this guide with information that transforms the way you see a trip to São Paulo. Now you understand that the city offers far more than you imagined. A unique combination of nature, culture, history, and gastronomy that few destinations can match. You now have a practical roadmap that removes uncertainty and makes trip planning simple and accessible. São Paulo is a city that reveals itself gradually. Each neighborhood has its own personality. Every cultural space tells a different story, and each experience leaves a lasting impression. What makes this trip special is that you won't be just a passive observer. You will be an active participant in discovering a vibrant and welcoming metropolis. With the information in this guide, you will explore the city with confidence, knowing exactly how to get around, where to rest, and how to make the most of every moment. The real question is not whether you can make this trip, but when you want to make it. Every day that passes is a missed opportunity to create memories that will stay with you for a lifetime. São Paulo is here, ready to welcome you with its parks, museums, lively streets, and warm people. You deserve to live this experience, to explore new places with safety and comfort, and to return home with stories that will inspire others to discover this extraordinary city as well. If this guide was helpful to you, share it with someone who also dreams of visiting São Paulo. And if you want to continue learning about this city and other destinations, follow our upcoming content. But above all, do what truly matters. Start planning your trip. Choose your dates, organize your itinerary, and prepare yourself for an experience that will transform your perspective of Brazil. São Paulo awaits you.